What's up, everybody? My name is Julie. This is my sweet, beautiful girl, Harper. And today we have a 20-minute practice for when you feel overstimulated. As a mom and someone all too familiar with ADHD and anxiety, I know how easy it can be to feel that way. Studies show that yoga is an amazing tool to help regulate your nervous system and to decrease stress. So today we're going to go nice and slow, we're going to get grounded, and we're going to focus on our sweet, beautiful friend, our breath. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's get started. We'll start off in extended child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as your mat. Walk your hands forward and melt your chest towards the earth. Begin to notice your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Notice the sensation in your hips and your chest. Pay attention to where you might be holding and allow yourself to release any tension. Taking time for yourself is not selfish in any way. On the contrary, it is absolutely necessary to care for yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and on an exhale, quietly whisper, "I am worthy of rest and relaxation." Stay here for 3 more breaths. Slowly lift up into tabletop, placing your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, and on an exhale, round through your spine, lower your head. Draw your belly button into your spine, push into the tops of your feet, and inhale, drop your belly, open through your chest. And exhale, round through your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Flow through 2 more cat-cows at your own pace, matching movement with breath. At the end of your next exhale, walk your hands out a little in front of you, tuck your toes, and peel your hips up for your first downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet. Notice the sensation in your hamstrings, your calves. Relax your shoulders. Shake your head out. Stay here for another breath. On your next inhale, baby step your way to the top of your mat. and come into standing forward fold. Keep a slight bend in your knees, clasp opposite elbows, and feel the release in your lower back. Shake out your head to release your neck and your shoulders, and come back to your deep, conscious breath. Plant your palms and step back into downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet, straightening one leg, then the other. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Reach your heels towards the mat and find a moment of stillness here. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up high, bend your knee to open up your hip. Notice if you're leaning more into your left arm, and draw your right shoulder down so your weight is evenly distributed between both arms. Take a breath here, and on your exhale, step forward, pivot on your back foot, and come into Warrior Two. Draw energy up through the inner arches of your feet. Lengthen your tailbone down and send energy past your right fingertips. Quietly whisper, I am calm and centered. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, straighten through your front leg and begin to reach towards the front edge of your mat. Lengthen through your spine, and moving from your hips, lower your upper body down, allowing your front hand to rest on your thigh, your shin, or your ankle, depending on your flexibility. Lift up through the arches of your feet and stack your shoulders, reaching your left arm up to the sky. Breathe into your variation of triangle pose. Now bend through your front knee, place your hands to the left of your foot, pivot on your back foot, and come into lizard pose. I love to rock back and forth in lizard pose, but you find what feels right in your body, whether that be movement or stillness. You can stay on your palms, or if it's available to you, you can lower down onto your forearms. Breathe. Lower your back knee, frame your foot with your hands, untuck your toes, and begin to scooch your right foot behind your left hand. Extend your left leg back and come into your version of pigeon pose. You can stay lifted, maybe finding a slight back bend, or you can come onto your forearms. To take it even deeper, you can rest your forehead on your hands. Whichever variation you've chosen, quietly whisper, I accept myself as I am, without judgment. Stay here, noticing your inhales and your exhales for about 7 to 10 breaths. Slowly lift out of pigeon and meet me in tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, and exhale, round through your spine, press away from your mat. Now tuck your toes and lift up into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up high, bend through your knee to open up through your left hip. Press evenly into all 10 fingers. Big breath in. And on your exhale, step forward, pivot on your back foot, and come into Warrior Two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Draw your tailbone towards your mat, and send energy beyond your fingertips. Breathe. And begin to straighten through your front leg. Reach your left fingertips towards the front edge of your mat. And bending from your hips, lower in to triangle pose on the other side. From here, you're going to bend through your front knee, plant your palms on the inside of your left foot, and come into lizard pose. Again, you can find gentle movement that feels good. Rock back and forth, move your hips in circles, or just find stillness. Now frame your foot with your hands, lower your back knee, scoot your left foot behind your right hand, and make your way into pigeon pose. Take your time. Move slowly as if you were wading through water. We'll be here in pigeon for another 7 to 10 breaths. Slowly lift out of the pose. Shift your weight onto your left hip and swing your right leg around. Send both legs out wide. Lengthen your spine and move from your hips to come into wide-legged forward fold. I like to find gentle movement to get into this pose, reaching your fingertips out in front of you. Keep a slight bend in your knees and give yourself grace. This is a super deep stretch. When I first started practicing, I was nowhere near getting my forearms to the mat in this pose. Gently come out of the pose and lower all the way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest and rock them side to side, gently massaging your lower back. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, let both knees fall to the right for a supine stretch. Send your gaze to the left and rest your right fingertips on your knees. Connect to your core and bring both knees back to center and slowly let them fall to the left. Send your gaze to the right. Engage your core and bring both knees back to center. And then straighten one leg, then the other, for the final pose of today's practice, Savasana. Rest your hands out to the side, take up space, and feel the effects of your practice. Notice if your nervous system feels a little bit more regulated. Yoga tends to have that effect. Quietly whisper, "I am doing my best." And stay here in Savasana for a few more breaths. This is where I'll end the practice. If you want to stay here a bit longer, feel free to pause the video. Perhaps finding a short meditation. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel a little better. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.